there's that. Hope you guys had a great trading day out there. I've been trading well. I'm just getting the stream set up. Give me about 45 more seconds, and I'll be ready to go here. All right, edit video. We're going to go like this. We're going to go like this. We're going to go like that. Realized right there. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. I've been trading well. 23K on the day today. Close out the week green, which is awesome, awesome stuff. 559. What's going on, Johnny? Another $23,000 day. Did the same yesterday, didn't even realize that. Alrighty, guys, so we're going to go over today's trading day, okay? Alright. Give me about 20 more seconds and I'll be ready to go. Copy, and we're going to go like this. I am live going over today's trading day up 23K. Alright, there's that. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. Hopefully I've been trading well. Appreciate you guys for subscribing to the NoMagnetTrading.com community. Alright, large. There we go, right there. Let's go like this. Key on the man. Boom, done. Let's go like this. Boom, done. Alright. So, did I post the 23K or no? I did not. So we're going to have to put that in the room really quick. 1 second here. Alright. Cool. There's that. Again, hopefully you guys had a great trading out there. Hopefully I've been trading well. Oops. That's the wrong one. Okay, there's that. That. Give me 1 second here, guys. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. Today was pretty good opportunities out there. Indo, we had, what else did we have? MDVL. We had, what else did we have? Yeah, Husa. Obviously, Veru. And then we had, Husa we can do. And then what's one more we can do? What's one more? CRXT. Alrighty, guys. We're going to go ahead and go over today's trading day here in a second. Alright, live, done. Alright. We got everything set up. We're ready to go here. Alan Fishing, what's up? What's going on, Eldrin? What's going on, Gunther? Johnny, Chad. How much is your capital you trade with from 1K to 30 mil? I started with 1,100. I think it's $1,107 or something like that. So, all right. I mean, I didn't take a whole lot of trades today. Was very sniper today, but we're gonna give it about 20 seconds for people to trickle on in here, and then go ahead and get started. So, if you guys haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Click the icon if you make new videos. I'd really appreciate that, guys. All right. All right, so basically, you know, today's trading day. How long did you spend trading every single day? Chad, I don't know, anywhere probably 6 hours plus. MK, Dan Murphy, what's going on? Evan, what's going on? Alrighty, guys. So today's big trade of the day we'll cover, and that was Veru. Veru was my main focus all day today. I had the most liquidity, the most opportunity. And basically where I started getting long is, you know, this thing traps long, slams back down. Then we squeeze all the shorts out, and then we're consolidating, right? And I'm thinking, okay, well, this thing has made an insane move. We're kind of consolidating around highs. I'm thinking, okay, let's see this breakout, right? And then we start to consolidate like this, and I'm taking little pieces at a time, all these dips. And right now we're kind of filling higher lows and lower highs, okay? And should I wear my hat backwards? Why not? I'll wear it backwards for a little, just for you guys. You can see the higher lows and lower highs there. And I said anything over 1649, I'm out. You know, especially after seeing this consolidation. You know, basically all in here, I was looking for 1649. I figured, okay, it's not as risky as holding for high at A. The longer this consolidates, you never really know. We could get a slam and then a retest. And I started to build a big enough position. I had 28,000 shares where I didn't want to take any kind of risk. So anything over 1649, I was out. Luckily, we pushed to 1673. As soon as we got over 1650, started scaling. I got an average sell position at 1653 for a $15,000 winner. And that was my big trade of the day. The other two trades I made was CRXT. So I know that bio stocks are where the money's going, and I'll explain to you why I think this here in a second. Bio stocks, this thing rips out of the gates. I end up taking a little bit of a dip, or I end up taking a little bit of this chase here at 155, scale at 161, and I take my second trade down here once I see this pop back up into the consolidation at 24,000 shares at 150. I have a little more conviction now. And I said anything over 160, I'm going to take it off. I got to 163 takeoff, $3,200 winner there. Indo, I took a little bit of a short on this one. Just a straight-up move. Just an incredible straight-up move. It traded $211 million. This is one of my main watches today. I couldn't believe this thing just stayed here. I had a 25.98 average short. Covered it at 24.95. We got $1 a share. I was really looking for 22 covers at least. But this thing, I covered it after. This thing just kind of sat there, and I made $3,800 on it, and that was that. Now, MDVL I want to cover, guys. MDVL is something that I want to explain to you guys, okay? So MDVL, I'm holding this one overnight, actually in both of my accounts, and I want to explain why. Okay, so I've been waiting for a stock that has similarities to Veru, right? This thing has now traded in the past 2 or 3, or it's been now 4 trading days. It's traded probably $10+ billion. It's up 300%, and this is the way I categorize sympathy plays. This is the way I categorize chase moves, okay? I was trying to explain this on social media, and I'll put my hat forward now because I don't really like it, but I was trying to explain to you guys on social media how it works, generally speaking. Nothing is ever 100%. I'm not a financial advisor. Trade at your own plan, process, and strategy. But I want to explain how I've noticed the trends over the past 4.5 years of me trading. And that is, when you get a runner that goes over 300%, especially within a day, if it's intraday, great. If it's multi-day, it might be a little slower from the sympathy place perspective. But when you get a multi-day that's up 300% and trades $10 billion plus, now don't quote me on that. I'm going to say, I know that today we traded 2.7. I know this day we traded like 3. And these 2 days in between. So I'm going to say we've traded about $10 billion. Probably more, to be honest, but whatever. And it's up 300%, and we had a breakout today. There's always usually a sympathy play. I mean, this is the most volume I've ever seen with a stock up that much, that quickly in my career, I think. I've never seen a stock trade that much volume, that much amount of money flowing through the stock, and be up that much that quickly. I just haven't. Not in my career. The only ones I can think of is GVO and maybe AMC. But I don't think AMC, the first 3 days, traded $10+ billion. If you go back and look at when the run started, which was way down here. You had this trade 3.4 billion shares. So, yeah, I mean, that did trade on this day here. It did trade, that traded, 10. So, that traded a lot of money. I'll tell you that. But, I mean, so it's very, very few and far between, okay, when you start seeing those stocks that run 300+% multi-day, okay, with that much volume. And the reason why volume matters is because the more volume going in and out of stock, the higher it goes, the more people have just witnessed what can happen with a stock. It can go crazy, and it can hold its gains and rip through highs, right? And seeing that, I'm going to say it, like hundreds of thousands of traders, if not millions of traders, saw, that go up like that, right? And it creates chase mentality throughout an entire market where we as humans, I can't tell you, even with Tesla, go back and look at Blink, right? Or I can go on and on. NEO. It doesn't matter, what stock, how it happens. When you see a stock go up quickly and abnormally fast, then you need to start paying attention to other stocks in its sector. Tesla, for an example, that's on a much bigger scale perspective, but I want to explain why this matters, okay? Tesla's just gone straight up, right? And this has caused a ton of people throughout, just the EV sector to chase all EV. And what is this saying? On a large scale, it's saying there's value in electric vehicles, and people are trying to get ahead of what's coming, right? That's a larger perspective. A smaller perspective is something like Veru, which is still a massive perspective from a small caps perspective. People have now witnessed this stock, and they now believe it's possible for this to actually, break out, right? And so, when people see this, not only, people can say, oh, it's going to 20. How many times have you heard someone say, oh, it's going to 50, it's going to 100, it's going to 150, and it never happens, right? Now, all of a sudden, we have a stock right in front of us that's literally gone 300+% multi-day with a massive amount of liquidity. So I've been waiting for a stock to have similarities enough to be able to get myself in a position where I could take a long in it. And MDVL, guys, is that stock that I haven't, I didn't find it right away. But what I will say, seeing this go from 193, which I was going to take a long under 190, believe it or not, and then rip up to 308 like that, to me, that says one thing and one thing only. This is the FOMO stock. This is the stock that people are willing to chase. This is the stock where it starts to get extended farther than what you thought might have been possible because of Veru. Now, if I go on FinViz, let's see here. FinViz. I believe they're in the same sector, and I just found this out about 30 minutes ago. MDVL is in the healthcare pharmaceutical retailers, and I believe Veru is a pharmaceutical retailer as well. It's a drug manufacturer, and it's in healthcare. So it has similarities. That's for sure. So when you put all these ingredients together, I'm not saying that it's going to run, and who's to say that these don't have offerings? Because there's that risk. I mean, there is that risk, no question, hands down. There is no there's no question that this can have a offering. Veru can have an offering as well. And that's the risk I'm taking. I've been on a hot streak as of late. I believe I had, 8 green days in a row or 9 green days in a row. I'm up like 160,000 on the month so far. I've been waiting patiently for something to align with Veru. And once I saw this move right here, and I even said it in chat, I said, NDVL, my number one gapper idea for Monday, finally something running off Veru. I believe at least seeing this move was confirmation for me. Seeing this rip right here was confirmation to me. Not only that, but if you look at the daily, it has a beautiful daily as well on the 1 year. Let's go to the 1 year here. Seeing this just go straight to the next highs was just an insane chase today. And people are, after Veru, I think, willing to chase things. Okay? Now, nothing's a for sure statement. Seeing this rip straight in the new highs and having a 3-day weekend, it's going to give a lot of opportunity for people to find this one. It's going to give a lot of opportunity to chase maybe Veru as well, and that gap Veru as well. So anyways, that's just me. I'm holding it overnight. We'll see. Am I having a risk of it having an offering? 110%. Am I willing to take the risk? 110%. There's nothing guaranteed in stock trading, and nothing easy about it. It's taken me 3 or 4 days to finally find a stock that I feel like has enough similarities and enough price action after seeing this rip and ramp like that to get chased from Veru. And that's that. So, we'll see what ends up happening. If this ends up panning out, great. That's a great opportunity that we took advantage of. If it doesn't, great. I'm willing to take the risk, and that's just me. I'm trading my plan, my process, my strategy. We had a post on Instagram today. My girlfriend helped me. She does all the social media stuff. And, she posted basically something that makes a ton of sense. And that's one of the biggest disciplines in trading is not necessarily the fact that you can't, trade properly. It's the fact that you have, your plan, process, and strategies that work, but you don't stick to them. And that's the part of trading that's hard. Don't make trading more difficult than it already is. If you have a plan, a process, and a strategy that works, then use it and stick to it because that's where you're comfortable, right? But at the end of the day, if you're not comfortable trading your strategy, then that's not your strategy. That's, you're either too much size or you're not trading your plan. And one of the biggest things as a trader is you have to trade your plan, because just because someone else says it looks great, it's awesome, it's a good stock, doesn't mean you can withstand the ups and the downs. It doesn't mean you know what they're thinking in any moment, and you don't know how their trade looks throughout the ups and downs of it, right? So, anyways, guys, for me, that's what I'm holding overnight. I haven't held an overnight position in my day trading account in a long time, but we also haven't had a runner like Veru in a while, so we'll see. What I'm talking about, similarities, guys. You go back and look at INDO, right? This thing had a rip and ramp up to $86. I'm looking at HUSA, right? HUSA went from $1.40 up to $16 multi-day, right? What about IMPP, right? We had a move from 52 cents all the way to 9.70. You guys get what I'm talking about, right? INDO is the lead runner. It's like, whoa, this is actually possible. Whoa, look at all the traders trading it. Holy crap, And then, what do people chase? Similar sector. Doesn't even matter. People are just willing to chase because they saw it happen, right? Sorry. IMPP, same thing, right? So what am I looking on Veru? Hopefully it gaps. Hopefully we get a rip and ramp. And then, even if we don't, I think there's enough run and rip for NDVL to start seeing that chase, right? So only time will tell. We'll see. That's just me. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day. I wanted to explain that, give you guys an opportunity to understand my thought process. I had one today. He's on the... Yeah, Keenan, you got to report these guys. Guys, I'm not going to be asking you for any money. I'm not going to be trading your cryptocurrency. I'm not going to be doing any of that. I don't have time to reach out to you guys and ask for money. All right, my career is trading. That's it. I have a course. Great. You can... Oh, and that's another thing. It's on sale right now. Forgot about that. It's 25% off on the website, my course and the scanners. Those are the two biggest things that I could recommend to you. That gives you a solid base and foundation and knowledge. But if you're not willing to take advantage of it, that's 100% fine. Either way, I have tons of free content. If you think that, the scanner or my course is going to help you in any way, I'm doing a sale on it right now. So feel free. Happy Easter. That's another thing, guys. Have a great Easter Sunday. I'll appreciate you guys subscribing to the NorMangoTrade.com community. Have a safe weekend. Happy Easter to you all. And I appreciate you guys subscribing to NorMangoTrade.